babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mila and I create videos on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. If that sounds like it's your kind of vibe, please subscribe, hit the bell notification down below so you guys never miss a video. Today's video is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do this fall holiday eyeshadow kind of look I have going on here. It's dark burgundies with like a shimmery pink glittery lid, kind of a smoky effect going on. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, then keep watching. So for today's look, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm also going to be using the 𝒻𝓃𝒾ℯ𝓃𝒹𝓈 palette, and this one is by 𝒻𝓇𝒾ℯ𝓃𝒹𝓈. So I've already applied an eye primer, which I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And then I put a layer of this light color here just to make the eyeshadow colors that I'm going to be using pop a lot more. I've also already done my brows. You guys will probably never see me do my brows on camera because I'm not gonna give tips on something that I suck at. Okay, so I scooted you guys in a little bit closer so hopefully you'll be able to see a little better. So first I'm going to start with the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, and I'm going to use this kind of lighter brown color, and it's in the top right corner. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush just because I want it to kind of blend everywhere and be kind of all over the lid. Tap off the excess and just doing those windshield wiper back and forth motions to create a nice base layer. And then I do have very hooded eyes, so it helps me to look down into the mirror to kind of open my eyelid a little bit more. So it's easier for me to work with my lid area. And then I just drag it up a little bit just because I do have a lot of that space between my eyebrow and my lid. And don't worry if you are getting a lot of product here. We can clean that up really easily at the end with a makeup wipe or a Q-tip or something like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this kind of deeper burgundy shade from the 𝒻𝓃𝒾ℯ𝓃𝒹𝓈 palette, and it's called Aesthetic. And for applying this color, I'm gonna use a brush that's a little bit smaller than the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. It's just a little cheapy Revlon brush that I have. I'm gonna pick up the product and just start closer to my crease more, and then we can blend up as needed. Especially with this being a darker color. Then I'm gonna take this fluffy brush that I first used and just kind of go over that line that's between the first brown I picked up and the darker burgundy color. Don't pick up any product, I'm just kind of blending this line out a little bit. And add some more of that burgundy color if you guys want and if you feel like it got a little bit too washed out. Okay, so now I'm going to deepen my crease a little more. I am going to use a deeper brown color. I'm going to use this one from the Shade and Light palette. And I'm gonna go in with a more precise brush, so smaller and more firm than the last two that I used. And since this color is getting even deeper, I'm picking up a very, very minimal amount, tap it off, and I'm really just gonna focus right in the crease there. Let's get electric, ride the Okay, and now I'm gonna pack on more of that deeper burgundy look from the Protégé palette. This is just gonna make it look a little more intense. First, I'm taking it and I'm kind of just packing it on, so pushing it in to that deepest brown shade that I put on. And then with the same brush, I'm just going to diffuse it and blend it out a little bit. And it's looking a little messy, but just trust the process. So now we're gonna kind of start cleaning up this mess. I'm gonna take that first big dome brush that I use and not pick anything up, but just kind of start blending the top part of this eyeshadow that's more up by the eyebrow. So that's diffused a lot more now, but I still want to clean up under my eyebrow. So I'm going to take this angled brush and I'm going to pick up the first color that I used as a base, this light color in the Shade and Light palette. Tap off the excess and I'm going to line right under my brow. So you can see that's a pretty harsh line right now. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit and just kind of blend the eyeshadow colors together. So that's looking a lot better and more clean and precise. Now I'm gonna do the other side here. Okay, so now both sides are more diffused. Now I'm gonna work on the lid. I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer and I'm just gonna put a tiny amount on my lid. And I'm just gonna use my finger to just tap it out on my lid. And I am bringing it a little bit up into my crease. If you feel like you got too much shadow down here and you want to clean it up, just take a Q-tip and kind of outline to clean up anything excess that's on your lid. So for my lid, I'm going to use this color called Structure out of the Protégé palette. It's just a sparkly, glittery kind of mauve color that's really pretty on a lid. And I'm gonna take this flat brush to kind of just pack it on. And I'm really sorry, there's no name on here, so I don't know the name of the brush. And this I'm just really packing on to the lid. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take the black shade out of the Kat Von D palette and I'm gonna take a more precise pencil brush, so thinner tip and more dense. And I'm just gonna line right under that lash line. Okay, and then I'm gonna diffuse it a little bit. So I'm gonna use that deep shade of brown and I'm gonna use the same brush that I had used to put it on in my crease. A thicker tip of a brush. So I'm gonna go directly over the black to just diffuse it. So I'm done with the eyeshadow part. I am going to go ahead and speed through doing my eyeliner. I have an in-depth video already on how to do a bold winged liner. I will go ahead and put it up in the cards for you guys in case you're interested in seeing that. Like I said, if it got too far down here, you can take a makeup wipe and just clean that up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes off screen. I have an in-depth video of how to apply lashes. In case you guys are interested in that, I will link it up in the cards as well for you guys, and I will be back in a few minutes. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I feel like this look would be really good for holiday parties or family get-togethers, photos, a night out, kind of stuff like that, since it's a more dramatic look. If you guys haven't already, I hope you'll subscribe and hit the bell notification down below so you guys never miss when I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week.